time for Out on the Road yet again. And okay, so the title is going to be that this year, 2026 and 27, 28 is not going to be like what you expect. And I'm going to explain that. I'm going to get into some predictions, which is really going to be just me telling you how it's going to be. And we're going to talk a little bit about Pastor Bob Joyce, because it has been quite the year. And some of you are still wondering, asking a lot of questions about who is Bob and what is happening, what is coming up. And the short answer, before I get into some more detailed info, I suppose, is I still feel great about everything I've put out to you guys, and I'm comfortable, okay? And what I mean by that is, do you want to know what I found out, what I wanted to share, what I would share today if I shared on the subject? It's on this channel and other channels that I shared. All you got to do is look it up, watch it, find it. We got playlists on this channel that you can check out, and it's all there. It's all there for you. And why do I say that again? Well, for one, I get some questions time to time, or just comments from some of you that you want me to re-explain or say what changed exactly the last few months. Why did I stop posting about Pastor Bob and Elvis videos? Well, things change. Times change, priorities change, and I don't know, maybe some of you are still not liking that we added the VIP community and kind of kept things separate. But I can tell you that if anything, well, not if anything, that was done for others and for you, believe it or not, more than it was for me. And I mean, for those who know anything about how social media works with views, subs, entertainment, advertising, and all that stuff, you should know that that was not a decision that I made for the sake of money. So why did I say I made that decision for you? Well, it's because it's the only way that I was going to keep sharing what I've learned, information that you probably wouldn't have had otherwise, without stopping altogether. As I stare at my doggie, Cassie, saying, "Let's go, let's go." There's a lawnmower over there, and there he is. And you're probably not going to hear me too well if I go over there right now. So, from the beginning, I said when I went down the hole of the rabbit with certain topics that I'm mentioning, that I always have supported, respected Pastor Bob, Household of Faith Church, completely, and I still do. I meant it, and I think you should too. I mean, in a nutshell, what have we found out these last couple years is that your trust, respect, support, even financial support, if you guys decide, not just to me, but to Pastor Bob, Household of Faith Church, was not in vain. There was nothing shady going on. I mean, have you guys followed this channel for very long? Have you guys seen some of the comments on there with the accusations, whatnot? Yes, shake your head, yes. It's all been a load of donkey do, for lack of better terms. Still waiting for a lawnmower to go by so I can get to the park. And so time is the great revealer for you. And it's a good test of your discernment. Think about where you were, or like I said, a year ago, 2 years ago. Where were you back then on this whole journey of discernment and your intuition? And where are you now? Did you do well? I'm asking you guys, how did you do? Yes, I'm the one that's been on the camera a lot, along with some other people that have been talking about some of the same subjects. How did we do? But how did you do? Because I want to get into talking about 26. We're about to embark on another new year officially. And we're going to begin another discernment challenge. And I guess I am too right now, because I'm about to tell you all what's going to happen in the coming year. For those of you who seem to like that kind of information. And no, I'm not going to give too many specifics. That would probably not be too wise, actually, if I did, for a number of reasons. However, okay, in a nutshell, what's going to happen in the next year? You want to know? It's going to be kind of like 2025, but kind of not. Meaning, we have all these influencers out there putting out their hype about, oh, this is going to happen, this is happening. And there is a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. However, things are going to continue playing out slow. And I've been telling you guys this since I've been telling you guys this since 2022, before November midterms. Because at that point, it became clear that even though, yes, there are a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and that should be really obvious to you by now, there's also the public stuff that needs to happen slowly. And why? Because generally speaking, most people need to become aware of this thing about medicine, or about TV, or Hollywood, or foods, or you name it. It has to play out slowly. It's the only way to avoid chaos, pure and simple. And that should also be obvious, because we see from how people react to a lot of things that we would think would be common sense, but they're not. And just how mean, how heartless the reactions are from, granted, probably fairly small minority, but still, when you're talking about tens of thousands of people, or even handfuls of millions, that's enough to create a lot of chaos. And we don't want that to happen. So play it smart, be wise this coming year, and assume that God's got everything in control. Things are going to keep playing out slowly. And so what are you going to do with this time? Are you going to listen to hopium, the hype, and stay on the edge of your seat and be upset about bad things that you see? Let it get to you, let it stop you from living your purpose, whatever purpose that God has put in your heart since birth? Or are you going to let all these distractions and the circus keep that grip on you that's stopping you? And it can be the smallest things, but you can come a long way in the next year if you just sort of accept this reality of this world that we're living in and know that these things just take time. But speaking of midterms, look what we have coming up November 2026. That's the year we're about to start as I make this video. For those of you who see what's playing out in this 4-year term that we got going on right now, so it's probably the last term of this so-called number 47, correct? He probably cares about legacy, making real change, winning. Now, in the first 4 years, there was preparing, laying the foundation for the following 10 years, literally, that we've already witnessed. And that had to be played a certain way. However, now we're in these final 4 years. Winning needs to happen. And that means good things are going to keep happening. If you guys have been paying attention the last couple months, there's been a lot of wins, win after win. And that's going to keep playing out while you're still going to see some negative things, yes. But behind the scenes, it's really a whole other story, what's really happening on the positive side. And before I forget, we just updated the new website again, MattSavinamusic.com. That is more and more going to become your hub for not just music stuff and the Philippines kids, and a big announcement we got coming New Year's Eve, December 31st, but also for news. So check that out right now, or when you get done watching, MattSavinamusic.com, and you can click on the top, see all the different channels on there. It's super easy to look through. You can look through the site in a few minutes, however long you want to spend. And more importantly too, all the links are pretty much already there, but we're still adding more. So if you really want to know what's unfolding behind the scenes, and yeah, I'm going to finish up by going back to the Bob Joyce topic along with Elvis a little bit. But that is truly becoming a one-stop shop. So I could just be, the goal in the future would be to make videos and just say MattSavinamusic.com. How you doing? MattSavinamusic.com. because otherwise, yeah, it can be hard to share, or impossible to share everything in a video with the links below, which, yes, there are a lot, but hopefully you get what I'm saying there. Okay, so to wrap up, I was trying to stay out of the wind over here, kind of behind a wall with Cassie, but it is a little windy today. And maybe gonna rain, maybe not. So anyway, let me say a few quick hellos before I wrap up. Hello, Donna, Irma. Thought I saw somebody else. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, welcome and hello. So, like I said, I'm going to keep sharing more details with the VIP cruise here and, yeah, on Telegram mostly. But if you want to know what's changed, has what I believe changed over the last 3-4 months? No, not at all. And if you want to get all the best information, all you gotta do is swing on over to the playlist on this channel and you'll find it. And you can review and check it out. And so, like I said, changes that I made as far as posting, creating videos, was more for other people than it was for me. Because, yeah, creators do make money, you know, getting thousands of views, and it's not really that hard. I mean, if you're just dedicated to posting hype or garbage, you're gonna find people clicking on it. That was never what I sought out to do. And I've been very blessed with a career in the Marine Corps and able to retire and still work. I work in some ways harder now than I do back then. Not all the time. Marine Corps life is pretty busy and challenging at times. But generally speaking, yeah, I love what I do, and helping kids in need has become a big passion of mine. So I really appreciate all of your support and everything. And we're going to keep it coming. But yeah, if you want to get kind of like the inside scoop, the only way is to be part of our VIP family community, because, like I said, the changes that I made for you, rather than just dropping off the grid completely, was to make some separations between channels and groups. But as you can see, I'm still here, still sharing with you guys, and I appreciate you all. Oh, and last but not least, we just finished album number 4 for 2025. So I made a post on some of the other channels saying, "Take that, Cancer." But praise the Lord, because he got me through. He couldn't have, or I couldn't have accomplished what I did this year, finishing 3 short books and 4 music albums, without God answering my prayers and just keeping me pushing forward instead of feeling bad for myself and giving up, which would have been really easy to do, trust me. Very easy, going through chemo and having like some life-threatening issues. So God is good. He took care of me. He'll take care of you. Whenever you're in doubt, just pray and keep praying for answers and guidance more than anything. You may not always get the answers right away, but if you're staying connected with him, you'll be guided through intuition and discernment and just straight up wisdom. So I will definitely see you guys again before the new year, if nothing else, on the 31st, because we do have a big announcement. Big. And for any of you who love supporting the kids, love blessing those who really truly need it in this world, then it's going to be a big announcement, and I'm excited about it. So, Nancy, hello, welcome back. So yeah, happy and blessed New Year to all of you. And yeah, I mean, the storms, the last couple times they announced storms for Southern California, yeah, we got some rain here. We're kind of like in the northern San Diego area here, but it wasn't much at all. I mean, it was just kind of like rain for a day, and then it passed. The day before, there were all kinds of lines in the skies. Excuse me, I'm not going to talk about that more, but yeah, whatever that day was, start out sunny, lines in the sky, lines, straight lines, kind of like, oh, never mind. And then the next day, whole bunch of rain. And then after that, nothing. So some places did have floods, but that's really common for Southern California. At certain places, it's the same places as always. So, you know, sometimes just like influencers I was talking about, some of these peoples on TV, they'll milk a storm for everything it's worth and hype it up and make it sound scary and get fear going. Fear this, fear that. It's the worst ever, and all that stuff. But yeah, really, it was just another normal rain here. And most places, as a matter of fact, people were sharing their posts of how it was like a normal sunny day or just an average day at their house around San Diego, while you were still seeing posts online about how it was the worst thing ever. So pretty comical, really. And I went way long, so I'm gonna wrap it up there, but haven't been doing as many lives lately, so I figured I'd talk it up with you for a while. So stay tuned, VIP crew, more coming at you, probably today, but very soon. And if you want to join us, please do. You can always, check it out for a month and see if you want to stick around. But yeah, everything is for a purpose. God is winning, and just prepare for the long haul and you'll be A-okay. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'll see you all soon. From me and Cassie in San Diego. She's yawning. She's like, come on, let's go already. I will see you soon. Take care and God bless.